Hey guys, it's Vikki. Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we start this episode, got a little bit to explain. So, the next episode was supposed to be episode 18, right? And I was revealing the secret project we were working on. Problem is, I went to edit the file and the file is, the audio is corrupted, so I've got no sound with it. So don't know what happened with the connection, but didn't record anything I was saying, just the game sounds, so I couldn't use it. So what we'll do is I'll take clips from it, show you the secret project. So unfortunately, of the one video out of all of the ones in the series, I can't use it. So the secret project is obviously built, but I'll insert at the start of this video like a sped up version of me doing it, so you still see what it was. But yeah, very unfortunate there. Yeah, can only apologise about that. Don't know what happened. As I'm sure you've realised by now, I filmed a lot of the Minecraft episodes back quite a while ago. I filmed them all like one after another. Hence why, like, new headset now, new background now. This is me as of August 2021 filming this bit, but obviously the clips are from a while back, so that's why the lighting and everything is not as good. But we'll carry on. A little bit of a setback, but we'll get over it. So it might be a little bit of a strange video. I might have to put some text on to show you what's going on, but I will play some footage of what I can get out of episode 18. All we did was build the secret project. I did go into the nether because I needed quartz for the secret project, so we kept popping in there. So if you see any of that, that's why. We didn't do anything else, just went and gathered quartz. We did a little bit of changes to the house, which I could point out. Some of the archways changed, dividing the two rooms, but that's literally it. Oh, and we rearranged the kitchen a little bit, made it a bit bigger. That's literally it. So, and then I think as the video starts, I start talking through some of the changes I did off camera after episode 18. So please bear with. Apologies if it's a little bit disjointed or confusing, but that's the situation. So now let's get on with the video. The secret project, it's time. Hey guys, welcome back. Hello, here we are. We're in the footage. What I've done is I've edited the original file. We're going to start watching it now. So get comfy, grab yourself a cup of tea, snack, whatever you want. We're going to sit down, watch me build the secret project. I feel like I've hyped this up too much now. Have a guess at what you think it is. The only clue I'm going to give you is it's going in the centre of the room, and it's going to, go between both floors. So it's going through the floors. I don't know how else to say it. So let's watch what we've got. What I've done is I've put my current webcam as of now on top of the webcam that has no audio, because as I explained at the start, the audio file or the audio part of the video didn't work, it corrupted. I don't know what happened there. So we're just going to remake it. So I've edited the file and let's watch it. Let's press play. So I just started by obviously looking at where I wanted to go, and then I decided to map it out in dirt. So grab some dirt. We also wanted to build the whole thing in quartz. So we map out in dirt and then we're going to move on to quartz. So I've currently got no audio on this, but I might put some Minecraft music over the top. But if you haven't guessed so far, we're building an aquarium. That's what it is. We're building an aquarium. It is going to go all the way up through the floor and into the next floor of the house, or the first floor of the house, because I guess we've got a lower level below the ground floor, then this level, and then one above. So we're just mapping it out to figure out a shape, how we want it to look. What I might do, because I now have Optifine, which makes the glass look smoother, so I might actually have to change the shape of this when we go back in, now that I've got that. So we made some quartz once we've decided on the shape, and started to map it out, how we wanted it to look. We had to use a lot of our Silk Touch pickaxe here to not break stuff, because obviously we need glass and we decided to use quartz, and then the glass will stretch all the way up. And then I encountered a problem here because we only had one block between the lower level. So unfortunately, some of the roof of the bottom level, as you can sort of see there, it's going very fast. Looks like quartz. So that's a shame, but it looks better. When it's done, it's worth it for the downstairs to look a bit rough. It's fine. So started to put some glass on. Had to obviously stick a load in the furnace, stick a load of sand in the furnace, grab the silk touch so that we can get about. Because obviously the stone we use for the whole build turns into cobblestone when you break it. So you have to use silk touch to keep it as it is. Otherwise I would have had to use up a load of coal to get all my stone back, if that makes sense. And I kept getting myself stuck in the middle, so I grabbed some dirt so I could get in and out of the aquarium. Obviously as I'm building glass, because we're going to fill it with water, so you can't just... You have to build it before you can fill it, if that makes sense. So, broke through to the second floor, started adding more glass. This took me quite a long time. I think the whole footage was about an hour. I did take my time over it. Fell down a couple times, but it's alright. And I'm not sure how I finished it. We'll have to look when we start episode 19. Just taking a cup of tea break there myself. I think I need to break through the roof and have it open because they need air. I leave a gap in the water, so where I've put the top layer of quartz, there isn't water. It goes up to the top of the glass layer, but I'll show you what I mean when it's done. And then we realised here that there's not enough of a gap between the kitchen and the aquarium, so we then had to move it back, and then I decided to move it back again, so this took a bit of time up to break it all. And then I looked at it and I thought, no, it needs to come forward again, so did that. And then obviously had to move everything over to give it room, which works fine, and I like it. But as you can see there, there's just not enough of a gap. So we took a bit of time just rearranging the kitchen. And I know I said at the start we made it bigger, which we did, but now we made it smaller again. Because of where I put the aquarium. Because once I'd built all that, I couldn't really redo it. It would have taken ages. So there it is. Did a bit of work on the light level here because it's looking dark. As it starts to get dark, I could see where we needed torches and stuff running around. I went and got a load of buckets for the water. So I made some out of the iron we had, and I stole some out of the kitchen. Went to bed, make it some daylight so we can see what we're doing. And we obviously needed to get outside, so we didn't want there to be mobs. Fill up all the buckets, and this was a long process because I didn't want to trap myself in there and keep needing dirt, because as you place the dirt blocks, it takes away the water. So I had to place the dirt blocks like 2 above where I was placing the water, and it was backwards and forwards and took a long time. I did it layer by layer because I didn't want to miss any gaps. So I started to do like a leapfrog of dirt blocks in an attempt to fill up the water evenly. It's way easier on creative, obviously. And I started to ruin the water and leave gaps, so I had to start diving underneath to fill up the buckets. And we just slowly worked our way up. I did, at the point of doing the bottom layer, I then went into the nether and went and got a load more quartz. Like, we literally did nothing. All we did was run around and steal some quartz. Using the silk touch again. A bit. Oh no, I didn't use the silk touch in the nether. I used the one that gave me more loot in the hope that I wouldn't have to mine as much. The second enchanted pickaxe. I don't remember what I've got on it now. Oh, when I was in there, I came across a drowned that had managed to get himself a bow or a crossbow. I don't know what it was, but I was like, he started fighting me with a weapon underwater. So I had to take him out. Kept stopping for cup of tea breaks. It was a long process. Because in watching this, I can see the webcam, but obviously you guys can see me. But yeah, kept going back and forwards in order to complete this. And it actually looks quite good. But as I said, now that I've got Optifine, I might be able to make it look better. But it would mean filling in the corner blocks, because obviously I've not filled them in to save space, but I think the house is big enough. We might have to fill them in, and then it would make the glass look smooth. So we'll have to go back in, do a little look around, at the house, see how the Optifine has changed it. At this point it was difficult. I kept getting stuck on the roof and it was getting dark again. Took some time, but it's worth it. It looks good. And then at this point, no matter how I filled it, I was going to soak the house, so I had to like make it daylight and then clean up all the torches and everything. Oh, there was the drowned. There he is. Look, he's got himself a bow or something. I don't know how. It might have been a fishing rod. No idea. But I hoped I could get the weapon, but he didn't give it to me, so it was kind of a waste. Yeah, I kept having to go in, fish out all the dirt blocks that were being left, because obviously you can't leave them floating in there because that would look awful. And then I had to flood the place to fill in the last bit. And I had to do that again downstairs to complete the floor. Because the thing is with aquariums, they look very dark. So I decided to go in with some glowstone and fill in glowstone on the floor. So I did some organising of the chests and then made some glowstone. Took 8 blocks and decided to fill in the floor. So obviously I had to flood the place to put the glowstone in. And again, unfortunately, with the base layer, like the lower level, it does look not great, as you might see if I go down now. You can see it through the ceiling there, but it lights up the downstairs, and look how much lighter the aquarium is. So I like that. I like it. I know this is going very fast, but I thought let's have a shorter episode than making you sit through like an hour of me doing this at normal speed. Did you just see the idea? Map it out, fill in the quartz, add the glass, fill in the quartz at the top. And then I just worked on the lighting around the house because now that I'd got the aquarium in, I could use it as lighting. So I just went around, tried to get rid of all the torches off the floor because I don't like that look. I think we're nearly there. Yeah, I just did some reorganising. So changed some of the archways around, made it look more even. Decided to put one big archway in the middle and 2 little ones at the side. And then I decided the glass should go up a layer and around the edges. So did a bit of work with the silk touch there. I'm a bit annoyed I've not put this on full screen, but it'll do. Points for next time, we're always improving this channel. The point is I didn't just want to start the next episode with it be there and be like, boom, here's an aquarium. I wanted to show you it, because that's what this channel is about. Then it got dark again, and that was pretty much it, I think. We just wandered around and had a look at the house, did some reorganising, made some plans, and had some thoughts about how we can improve. But yeah, I like it. But it's looking good. And there it is. There you have it.